welcome to NT and ABP Live. We are here at Indian Habitat Center और इस वक्त हमारे साथ है मिस्टर तुली, जिनका नज़रिया एकदम अलग है फिल्मों को देखने का, और बॉलीवुड हो या कोई भी आर्टिस्टिक सिनेमा हो, एवरीथिंग आप अलग नज़रिए से सिनेमा को देखते हैं. आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है एंटरटेनमेंट लाइव पर. या सो सर, I was just hearing बहुत सारे लोग इस बात को बोल रहे थे that this is the world largest मेला. Some मेला is organizing. What's all about it? मतलब basically क्या है?
Look, 30 साल से हम सोच रहे कि how do you change and transform India's educational framework? How do you give access not just to education but the finest kinds of education to our janta and to do it free? And that's taken me nearly 30 years to build a framework, to create not just the intellectual and the theoretical and the grammar, but the practical systems, the infrastructure. So this exhibition, in a way, we had started in March, and there were to be 3 sections. This is the second, before the launch of the knowledge base in October. And the knowledge base is hopefully will once and for all transform the way all Indians, all the global public looks and studies India, at least India of the last 200 years. And a very important part of that is the relevance of cinema as an educational resource. See, we see cinema as a great source of entertainment.
Entertainment, exactly.
We see it as a great form of art even. We even see it as a source of box office.
Yeah,
so it's
but
taken
not as an educational.
But it's never been seen, honestly, in any systematic way, how it can educate on all subjects, not just on cinema. I'm not here to only teach you film studies or cultural studies, but whatever you want to study, whether you want to study history, political science, economic history, you want to study social anthropology, cinema has had a deep understanding of all problems that human beings have tried to tackle. But they have their own language, their own grammar. And the most important part of that grammar is the visual. Now, as you may know, most of the knowledge we are taught in schools and colleges is textual. The world still doesn't understand that the greatest knowledge bases are visual, are of the emotions, of the sensory. And textual knowledge is very important, fundamental, but it's one part of the jigsaw puzzle. If you separate these two, the nature of the knowledge is less. The nature of the knowledge is incomplete. The nature of the knowledge, most importantly, cannot inspire the young minds to fall in love. And therefore, the nature of learning is not this passionate journey of self-discovery. It is either for objective, exam karne hai, marks lene hai, job lena hai, I have to be part of the system, ye system nahi hoga, certificate nahi hoga, mera kaise banega, how will I look after my family, etc., etc. Nonsense. It is one part of the problem, but when you focus on that, you destroy the whole problem. The other most important part is how can we bring back great learning, great joy into our learning educational systems and focus on learning itself. So that now it's very easy to talk about these things. So I've also built it over 30 years. So what you will see in October, कि ये आदमी ने जो बोला है 30 साल, even if he's failed or succeeded, he has built this new framework. So cinema is a very important part of that, because cinema has an energy which can reach out to everyone. It has there's a nostalgia, there's an emotion, there's a connect. Maybe माँ बाप की connect है, परदादे की connect है, connect to music, connect to dance.
Every age group, every person can relate.
And it can bring history into a living contemporary form. That's the most important thing, because the young minds are very detached from history. They don't have a great understanding of history. And that's a major failure of life. It's like saying, I will live tomorrow, but I'll forget what I did yesterday. It's like that very comic movie, Wild Hog Day, or something, where every day you start from scratch. You make the same mistakes. You also learn it. So history is fundamental. Whatever we are is already history. Whatever we are, we have to respect the work of others. But that's not boring. If you understand its context, if you understand its energy, if you understand how it's connected to you, and most important, if you have access to it. Most of our public doesn't have access to great knowledge. It doesn't have access to the best kinds of knowledge. उसको बदलने के लिए ये 30 साल की जर्नी चल रही है.
दिखाइए. अच्छा, do you really think, Mr. Tuli, कि whether it is a Mela, Greatest Mela or Tuli Research Center can change the mindset of Indian people?
Of course. हर चीज बदल सकता है. कोई ऐसी चीज नहीं है दुनिया में जो बदल, हर चीज का वक्त होता है. You see, I may fail for 29 years and suddenly all the forces I've got, they come together because others are seen. 30 साल से ये पागल क्या बोल रहा है, क्या कर रहा है. 2 years ago they would not have understood. 5 years ago they would have understood this. 7 years ago they would have understood this. Now, as the world gets more intelligent, as knowledge shares, as the public perception changes, each person, if they're on a certain vision, and that vision is part of all of us, obviously it will find its time. उसका वक्त आएगा ही आएगा. वक्त की बात है. Now I may die before that, I may fail before that. Fair enough, others will take it forward. But it has to change. It is unacceptable anymore, the inequality in the systems we have built.
What's your future plans if we talk about Tuli Research Center?
The website is the most important. I was supposed to have launched it in Independence Day. I was unable to do it. Now we are hoping on October 2nd.
Yeah, okay. So, thank you. Any other thing if you want to add or subtract?
Whatever you want to ask. Look, it's about joy. You can see whatever age, whatever background, there's an energy that comes in people. That's all you can do. Every artwork in the world, it can only do one thing, energize you. The rest is up to you. आपने क्या करना है वो energy के साथ वो आपकी future है. But what great art, what great exhibitions can do is put you that hope कि मैं कर सकता हूँ कुछ और.
So people should more participate in such exhibitions. They should come.
And it's free. आइए देखिए समझो आप क्या सोचते थे क्रांति के बारे में या शोले के बारे में. This is probably the only banner which is left. Imagine, all other banners are destroyed. Not one in any museum of the world.
Yeah, there is a history of a Kranti ka banner, if you know.
You saw it last time. पंडित राम कुमार शर्मा.
Yes. उसके लिए आपको हमारा पुराना वीडियो देखना होगा जो कि आपको मिल जाएगा यहाँ पर कहीं पे तो मिल जाएगा. But yeah, there is a history behind this poster if you can see. So thank you, Mr. Tuli, for giving your time. Thank you guys for watching this video.
For exclusive and insightful videos, subscribe to our new channel ABPLIVE Premium.